Sup, Vindicators?
Yo.
It's me, Vincent.
I'm still Zach.
And we're happy to be here because, as you may have heard, I assume you've heard if you're watching this video, RWBY characters are being introduced into Smite.
What?
Yeah, they're being introduced into Smite, and that news has broke a while back, but they finally have shown some gameplay of each of the characters. So from what I understand, it's the four main characters. So you have RWBY, Weiss, Blake, and Yang.
Yep, that's the four.
And these are not supposed to be completely new character. Like what Smite's doing is instead of making them their own characters, they're kind of reskinning previous characters, but they're giving new vocal lines, new emotes, and they walk differently. They have different special effects, things like that. They said that they went so far with this that I'm pretty sure I read that they said that it will feel like new characters. So as long as they capture the essence of Team RWBY, then that's fine. Okay, so from my personal point of view, I have only played League of Legends when it comes to these type of games. I have not played Smite yet, but as a RWBY fan, this does interest me, and it, just hearing that would make me interested in possibly playing Smite for our channel, and playing and testing out the RWBY characters. What's your background with MOBAs, Smite, or how interested would you be to give Smite a try playing a RWBY character?
I've never played it, but I remember the Rooster Teeth guys, so that's a lot. That's a big reason why RWBY's in it now. Is Rooster Teeth and Smite did a collaboration a while ago, and I'd probably play it. I'd want to play the RWBY characters first, though. I wouldn't want to play someone else.
Yeah. No, I understand. So you think like the idea of having this crossover is a good idea because it can get people that have never wanted to play Smite, or maybe they kind of wanted to play Smite, but they need something to help them over that hill. This would be a good way to get like RWBY fans into Smite.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if again, it's one of those things where Rooster Teeth's done stuff with them before, and they've got a lot of people from Rooster Teeth or from the Rooster Teeth community to go over and play it. But people like me is like, it doesn't seem like my thing. I'd give it a shot, definitely, with the RWBY characters.
All right. So with that being said, the best video I could find was on this channel, ELU and the Hive. This is not a market substitute for them. If you have not seen the channel with their videos that they put out where they cover Smite in depth, be sure to check that out. We'll drop a link in the description below of the original video. Be sure that you've seen that first. Give them a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And this is purely just for our reactions, our discussions, and our takes on what is going on in the Smite game with the RWBY characters involved. So with that being said, and without further ado, before I start the video, I just remembered I have a picture. I have a picture of the characters for you to see displayed, and I want your opinion of these characters, like just from an art perspective of them being introduced in the Smite. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Huh. Okay, so it's the new uniform, or it's the new outfits.
Yes, it is the new outfits.
Very interesting. Huh. I like the shading.
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
It's a cool art piece. All right, so I just wanted to go ahead and show that to you. Now we'll go ahead and dive into the trailer. I should say I watched this last night.
Oh, shocker!
So I watched this, and then it wasn't until after I finished it I was like, you know what, we should do a video. So
isn't half your videos? Oh, we should make a video of this. I'm gonna watch it first.
Well, if I know that we're gonna do a video on it, I don't watch it. But this wasn't something I planned on making a video about until I watched it, and I felt like your opinion. Abby and I have no idea what you're gonna say about this. So that's
oh god, that's it's bad. It's bad when Abby doesn't know.
Yeah. So
actually, no, it's really bad when you don't know.
Yeah. So let's see. We'll dive right in. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's a cute little logo.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is showing what you can get. I see Ruby's level 60. Hello.
Blake Belladonna.
She's great. What?
Okay, so we got Blake first up. I wonder why they chose to show Blake first. Or maybe it's just the way the video's edited. I'm not sure, but...
I'm not alone!
Interesting.
So they have the same voice actors, which is nice.
Yeah.
What do you think of her hovering?
Double kill! Triple kill! There is nothing more beautiful than a quadra.
Oh, they're going through the level.
Time to celebrate.
The level stuff.
They took the whole team head on.
So you get a RWBY avatar at level 14. Okay.
Double kill. Triple kill. 4 down. On to the last. They did all that without needing shadow clones? At this rate, we will defeat the White Fang.
Notice it takes the highest level to get anything from Weiss because she's the coolest. And she's not hovering like an idiot.
Hey!
I will say though, I'm immediately bothered by the fact that she's right-handed in the game. I'm super bothered by that. If someone in charge is watching this, I'm bothered.
He's woke.
This is triggering me.
Some interesting. Okay, get a Yang avatar. Yang Shong Long. What the? Aww.
Bonsai!
Bonsai.
Bonsai!
Don't really know what
Double
that's about.
kill.
But that's pretty cool.
Triple kill. Did they just take out 4 of them on their own? Pentakill. Now that wasn't so hard, was it?
Yeah. Kitty.
Yang Xiaolong!
Alright, see how she fights. She's not hovering, which is good. And she can...
What?
She can earth a bit.
What? What kind of what the fuck?
This is your last chance.
What? He's on
You
fire.
can't even stop
Uh-oh,
me.
she's getting angry.
Yeah, she's getting so angry.
What?
Remember the time in RWBY she gets angry and summons a bunch of rock crystals around her?
I mean.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Double kill.
Ooh.
Triple kill.
Uh-oh.
Those Grimm didn't stand a chance.
You're calling them Grim, though.
Oh, please tell me somebody saw that. I guess their whole team didn't have a landing strategy, huh?
Ah! Oh, that's cool. I guess I gotta start grinding on this. Meh.
Pollinate, my friend.
Oh! He gets Y.
Ruby Rose. I can do this.
Doesn't it feel weird just seeing them float around?
A little bit.
It's pretty weird.
Heads up.
What? What?
What
The fuck? Oh, that's cool.
It's really nice art.
So let's see, this is more... Oh, if you prestige it. Okay, classic RWBY. I'm just here to hang out. Let's see, so...
Okay, so let's see, is that it? I think that might be it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So we'll leave that up. But yeah, so we won't leave it. There you go. If you want to see that, there you go. Let me take this off. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. So what'd you think?
I think I want to get Smite now. Just because I want to get to that level 60 and then prestige it again.
Level 60?
Yeah, because that's how you gotta get to
Yeah, I get that, but that's a whole lot of Smite.
I've played Forza where I prestiged it 3 times already, dude.
Yeah, but to get half-baked characters, it doesn't seem... No, like, I'm gonna call you guys out on this.
Oh, shit.
That is a half-baked job. Like, it's like I'm actually pretty like upset about it because I was very interested and excited to actually give Smite a try. It's been kind of like on my radar for years. I actually was at the first convention that they premiered at. I'm pretty sure it was the first one they premiered at.
Gen Con?
No, it was at MomoCon. Or maybe it was the first year, whatever. It was years ago, but it was like they were first making a big splash and they're trying to get their name out there. I thought what they had was really cool. I've always been kind of interested. I love RWBY and I love that they have the voice actors. I love that they have the look, but it just seems like they don't care about the details, and that's the problem. And like making characters like and like having Yang where she has nothing to do with her shotgun gauntlet. She has earthbending. I get why it's set up that way, but it's not cool.
maybe to explain it though, because I don't think in Smite they use guns at all, right?
They might, I don't know. But
I don't think they do.
But
that's the thing is.
But
Like,
if you're gonna have RWBY characters that are known for like everything gun, that's like a saying that you have in RWBY. And if that's your saying, then maybe you shouldn't have the RWBY characters in Smite if you're not willing to have them shoot bullets sometimes. Because even they have ranged attacks. Like RWBY, I don't think they showed it in this video, but RWBY has a ranged attack in Smite where instead of like shooting her scythe, she throws a scythe. Like she throws her scythe and then spawns a new scythe in her hand instead of like shooting the scythe. So they could very well use the same mechanics they already have, because they have like ranged like shooting type effects, like where they shoot projectiles. It's just the way it looks. They didn't want to take the time to what it comes down to is they didn't want to take the time to animate her shooting the sniper rifle, and instead wanted to keep the same animation that the other character had of throwing the sniper.
Now let me ask this: do you think they did that because it was going to take too much time, or because they wanted to just get it out?
I think that they did it because they knew that they could make money off of people who were going to buy it anyways. I know that it's going to make them money to have a bunch of thousands of new people join and start playing Smite, even if it's a free-to-play game. Like that's like League of Legends has been free-to-play, I think, since it began, and it is like the highest grossing game like in the world, I'm pretty sure.
I think the hardest thing though is with doing game stuff like that, because it's one thing just to do cosmetic, but the fact that they put in new lines and they've had to rework other stuff like emotes and stuff, it's tough to have, you know, every detail right. The Weiss thing I get, because she is left-handed. She holds her spear thingy in her left hand. That one I understand. But when it comes to the shooting one, if they don't use guns in the game, it makes sense. I think it's just one of those things where there's a partnership that really works with both of them, and that they made compromises for it. Because I don't think they just did it for shits and giggles. I don't think they did, you know, they edited it down or they changed some stuff. I think the Weiss thing, or not edited, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think the Weiss thing, yes, I understand that part, because it's just like, well, obviously the weapon's in her left hand, you know. But when it comes to some of it, especially with how much work it goes in to just do the reskins and to do some of the attack stuff, making it a whole new... I mean, at that point, you should just make them a brand new set of characters instead of replacing... I agree.
It seems like they went like 75% and figured that they could do just as well, like as far as like getting the attention, getting the fans to jump in without going the 100% like they could have.
Now that could be something they could change down the road.
It is something, but the only way that they would change it is if people speak up about it. Like, so I'm not here to just like try to like be negative and just try to make everything worse than it is, or like, you know, just drag things down. But at the same time, the only way things change is if people know. I view it as like constructive criticism. Like with my game Legendaria that I released earlier this year, I messed up on a few things, and I've had people call me out on it. And instead of looking at it like, how dare you call me out on this, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm doing an update in 2020. I'm going to be updating. Told me that they wanted to see fixed. So that's the way I'm viewing this. Is like, it's not so much, hey, you guys suck, screw you for this. What I'm saying instead is, hey, you guys messed up in these ways, in my opinion. And I'm not sure what percentage of people are upset with this, but I definitely seen the comments that people are upset, and that's pretty normal for YouTube, I admit. But it seems like there is at least a sizable amount of people that were excited to start playing Smite and are a bit less excited now because of that. And so if you're wondering why the numbers might not be as high as you want them to be, or maybe if you want to have a better reputation about this particular thing, then that's just why I'm bringing up these points of criticisms. And it's the same points that other people are bringing up too. I'm not saying anything unique really when it comes to like what I've seen in the comments, but you know, like people are even saying that there's other characters in the games that have similar abilities that they could have used. Like there's another character in the game, again, I don't know Smite too well, there's a character in the game that gets like stronger the more that they're damaged, and then gets like powered up and stuff. That would have been perfect for Yang. Like things like that where like, and then changing just like the way, like they have characters that run around and don't float, and just being able to just tweak things a little bit to have it where like Blake doesn't float and things like that, I think would have went a long way, because just seeing Blake like zipping around like this looks really weird because she never does that in the show. So it's just,
that would have been better for Weiss.
Yeah, and I mean I still wouldn't even like that. I mean it would make more sense with Weiss, I guess, but at the same time I still don't like it. So
I'm still gonna probably try it out, because I think one thing is we can criticize them for that, but if they make it work for the characters too, is another thing. Because you can have characters that look awesome and have like in my personal opinion, I think if it works great, that's good, because that means they didn't just want to have a crappy, looking thing, or a great looking thing, and the physics or the gameplay doesn't work. Because I'd rather have something like that, because then they can improve on it in the ways of, okay, we're gonna, next update we're gonna have Blake walk and Ruby walk. There's no levitating, and then we're gonna have it to where Weiss's hand is this. I think the biggest thing is to try it and then see how it does for it, or how you feel about it.
I mean, they already know that they're gonna work gameplay wise, anyways, because they're entirely based off of other characters that already work in the game.
But you've never played. And I've never played.
But I'm just saying that's like an objective fact that like they're reskins of characters that are already in the game that already work.
But they look good while they work, is my thing.
Sort of. It's questionable that I don't think they look good. I think that the art looks good. Mm-hmm. The models look good. The voicing's good. Outside of that, nothing really feels like the characters to me. Like none of the abilities. Yang punching kind of does, even though you don't hear the shotgun sounds go off. Like that's another thing too, is like you don't like, even if you want to say like they didn't want like guns like firing across the map or something, like just having the sound effect of like the shotgun sounds, like it wouldn't change the gameplay at all, but it would feel more like Yang's character, because that's something that I always hear when I see Yang fight. So it just seems, I can't think of anything else that's done a crossover like this where it felt like so authentic in some ways, as far as like voice lines, the way the characters look, stuff like that. So inauthentic in other. It's a really weird mashup of the two. But yeah, I'm not too excited about it until they change it. I think that more people need to take that stand, because if they do, then they'll be like, oh snap, like people care about, we'll change it, and then I'll hop forward and I'll whatever, and I'll say, hey, I'm happy that they did this, but till then, I'm not too excited about it.
I'm still gonna try it.
Yeah, because he's a fanboy.
I've also like you said earlier.
Like there's nothing that they could do that you would be sitting here and no, they messed up.
No, like I said, if they look crappy, the gameplay didn't look good, everything. Because there's been games where I've looked like a trailer, a cinematic trailer would come out. And I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. And then you see actual gameplay, and it's like, that looks like crap. And it's like, no, I'm not going to buy that. Now, I as someone that's never played Smite, I've seen people play Smite. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I've never played it before. I'll still give it a try. Even if I don't buy the RWBY Pass, I'll still give it a try. If I like it, okay, I'll buy the RWBY Pass, see how they play.
Yeah, I also believe, I don't know if this is true, but I heard that it's like a limited time, so if you're like gonna get it, you have to get it soon.
Oh shit.
So that's like another thing too, is like if they do with what you said, where they'll update it down the road, make these fixes and stuff, based off of them having it only available for a limited time, it forces people to make that decision now, and I don't even think that they're gonna update those things unless there's just a lot of people kind of saying what I'm saying. But if we're in the vocal minority, then I really don't think that there's going to be much changes down the road. I think they may do balancing changes for like the different gods in the game, but I don't think there's going to be fundamental changes to make the characters seem more authentic to who they're supposed to be. But we'll see. I'm open to the change, and I hope that they do those things, because I'd be excited to play. But that's just my take, because I mean, honestly, I heard about this news a few months ago, and
I think it finally got released.
Yeah, and I was in a huge I was like down in the dumps. It was an awful day. When I heard this news, I was super, super lifted by it and super happy by it. So just know that any of my negativity or whatever comes out of a place of just being just feeling hurt, and just from a place of genuine hurt from it. But anyways, we'll leave it at that. We have other RWBY content, so if you're a fan of RWBY, check that out. We have us playing the board game.
Up there, down there.
Yeah, we have a video of us playing Combat Ready, which is a lot of fun. He cosplayed as Yang. We're both in wigs actually.
Oh yeah.
He's Yang, I'm Weiss, and then we did have some girls there, but we didn't have a full cast of girls.
Well, so. Blake.
I said we had some girls.
Oh no, wait. Rachel was RWBY.
Yeah, we had Ruby and Penny. So
who's Penny?
Rachel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. We have that video. We have the trailers and all kinds of other stuff. Anyways, take care. This video is getting long, so we'll see you out.
Bye.
Stay awesome.